actually have no clue about what I want to talk about today. And normally I have a lot of things to say and I know a lot of things to talk about. But I don't know, I'm in a weird mood today. I had to go to school today to finish up some last things. And I got some sort of a reality check again. I get those a lot of times the last few months. And there's a little thing that's coming back to me like more and more, is that I keep hearing that the things that I make are really cool, but I need to get a better team around me. And yeah, it's really hard for me, like really I have a team around me, which is really great, but I keep noticing I still try to do everything myself, because I live by a quote by Steve Angelo, who said nobody's gonna work as hard for you as you will do yourself. And I think I'm a little bit working too hard for myself at the moment. Yeah, it's really weird, because I feel like I have to work really hard to get where I want to go. And on the other hand, I'm beating myself up a bit too much about it. But yeah, when you want something so badly, like I want this Husman Rise the Mad King thing to succeed so badly that I want to do everything myself. And yeah, if I was to give a tip today, is know if something is worth it to do yourself. And I've learned the hard way in this past few months that I'm shit at a lot of things, and I try to do those things still, but I should rather get somebody to do those things for me. But it's really hard to find someone who I would really trust fully in right now, because I've been screwed over a lot. Like people who said they were gonna work for me, or said they would do something for me, and they didn't in the end. So yeah, I'm a little bit in a pickle today. I would want to give it a bit more upbeat vlog, but I think it's really good to tell the other side of the producer DJ life as well, when things aren't going that well. And yeah, that's something I have to figure out, and I would love to know if anyone who experienced something like this as well, because I think it's a really important part, like trust, and like trust to let some things go for your career, and trust that the guys you give it to are really going to do the best they can for it, because they have all agendas on their own. And I might be sounding really cynical right now, but I'm vlogging at a day where I'm not too happy, so I thought I might as well just make it as real as possible, like really say how I feel. And it's something like it may come across like really cynical right now, but with me it's always I get a low point right before I get a high point again. And yeah, I just want to give a little, yeah, not like a lecture or something, but just want to talk a bit about, show people that it's not all about the good things you see on Instagram and all the happy faces. It's a really tough part as well. And it comes when you do something that you really put your heart into, and you're really, like, for me, I've been working on this Rise of the Mad King thing for a year now, and I find it really tough to give it to somebody else. I do most of the communication with the label and stuff myself, because I'm really afraid that things will get delayed and stuff, and I shouldn't even be worrying about that, I know, but yeah, I think today was for me again once more like I need to learn to be better, and I wanted to, not just for myself, but also people like the producers who are watching or gonna watch this, to know that it's really important to, when you find someone you truly trust, like keep him or her like really close and really forge this really good bond with each other, so that you can really build something. And if you find somebody who's really interested in what you're doing, it's really important to stick with that person, because you won't find a lot of people who are really going to do something great for you. And it's something I've been struggling a little bit since watching the Avicii documentary. And what I took about that was that they really got destroyed by his management and his people who just want to make money out of him. Not saying that I have any problem with my management, but yeah, it's something that's really eye-opening. And now I'm really even more I find it even more difficult to truly trust someone with my music, which I put so much time into it. And yeah, I would really just give it as a heads up. So pick your partners wisely and really think about who you're going to work together with. And I would really love to start a conversation about how are you guys dealing with this when making music, and how are you dealing with like adversity? The adversity is really important, but it's also really shitty because you feel like really bad because it's just not a great feeling, but at the end you're gonna get stronger out of it. So I would really want to know how you guys deal with it. Is there something specific that you guys do? And I'm gonna leave it at that for now. I think I've been too cynical already, but I get that sometimes when I'm in a really creative space, like when I'm really finishing stuff, I can get really grumpy, so to say. So it's good that I'm in the studio alone, so I can scream a bit in a black dark room. No, it's not that bad. But I really want to get this out here because I think it's really important for people who are in a tough spot to know that everybody's going to a tough spot. And for some it's really tough, and some are just like a short-lived tough moment. But I think it's a really cool. It's not cool at all. No, I think it's something that should be talked about. I would really love to know what you guys think of it. Well, so that was what I wanted to say this week. Next week it's gonna be more upbeat, happy Husman again, because I'm gonna take you through the latest track, Resistance, which is out now. It's one of my first trance tracks in a while, I think, yes. I really hope you like it. So see you again next week with a happy Husman.